tell us, how do they do what they do? What are the keys? What do we look for?
Well, look, I mean, Kenny Atkinson's done a great job in developing players, and he gives them great freedom and confidence on the floor. And D'Angelo Russell and Spencer Dinwiddie in particular have torched this Philadelphia team. You got a lot of choices to make on pick and rolls. All right, so here you're going to see Joel Embiid in a deep drop, and he's just going to give D'Angelo Russell room to come off and shoot this three and knock it down with confidence.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, if you're going to play back, these guys get room. They both shoot it. They have great freedom. You're going to see the same thing here, but Dinwiddie attacks. He forces a veer-back switch, and now he's just going to line up Joel Embiid, okay, and walk into this three as Embiid retreats. Embiid's got no chance. Spencer walks right into that and knocks it down. A lot of teams started to switch their pick and rolls. This is Philadelphia again. You're going to see two switches here. And again, we're going to end up with Embiid on D'Angelo Russell. He just lines him up and blows right by him. He's going to get it back here the second time, right by him to the rim and lay it in. They haven't been able to contain these guys at all. You're going to see Dinwiddie take his turn on Embiid. These two guys have averaged just under 45 points and 13 assists in the 4 games against Philly. They've averaged 121 points, the most anybody scored against Philly this year. Philly's got a challenge defensively.
And obviously Embiid isn't all of that, and it's, 20 minutes away? We still don't know whether he's playing or not, but can the Nets, can they cause problems?
Absolutely. For one, the Nets are playing with house money. So, due to whether Embiid plays, if you give this team any kind of confidence, say they come out and get game 1, they can likely beat the Sixers, especially with no Joel Embiid.
Well, the Nets and the Clippers are in the same situation. They're viewed from the outside as JV teams in their own market. They both have outplayed the other team that's supposed to be the marquee franchise in their market, and they both have 2 max spots this offseason available. So I agree with Paul. While they are playing with house money, it's important for them to come out and establish something in the first game. In particular, if Embiid does play and you put him in those pick and rolls, or does not play and you find a way to beat them and put them in position to maybe force Embiid to play a game 2 that he probably would sit if the Philadelphia Sixers won game 1.
So obviously this team has been fighting, and they apparently love playing for this coach. So what is Kenny Atkinson saying to them right now as we're minutes out?
He's just telling them to go out and let it fly. They're going to go out and play with extreme confidence. They're not worried about anything. This team has absolutely nothing to lose. Like Paul said earlier, Philadelphia's got some pressure on them. They went all in to try to win this year. This is just the next step for Brooklyn. They're going to have fun in this. I don't think them getting behind in a game is going to slow them down. They're going to go out and play.
Free agency, the 2 max spots you talked about. I know people think New York, they think Knicks. It's been a long time. Is this going to be a good destination spot? Are guys going to want to go to Brooklyn?
I think so, because, again, I always try to see what teams are doing from the top down. Sean Marks has done a terrific job. Atkinson has done a terrific job. They've taken care of his coaching staff and given those guys extensions. The key is going to be what happens with D'Angelo Russell. We talk a lot about the free agency of Tobias Harris and Jimmy Butler. Well, this guy became an all-star. He's going to be a free agent this offseason as well.
Brooklyn's fun, too. Let's not overlook that. Brooklyn's fun.